What's really going on, PEZ collecting fans? Josh, the PEZ guy here on the PEZ Book channel. Do me a favor, leave me your questions, your comments, your concerns. There's a band name here that would just be amazing, but I don't know what it could be. Any and everything down below. Now then. So, recently, I got a couple Indian Chiefs, and they are different. So, the one on the right, made in Austria, 2.6 patent number. And when we look up here, there is no IMC in this area. Here we can see the nice headdress painting. Looks like a split right there. See that? Right in through there. And then there, that tab way down inside. And then you can see the paint. And then the Austria, the inner sleeves, they're going to have this round tab there. So there we go. We have this version here. Now this one here is a Hong Kong, and I took the headdress off so you can see the little nub that's on the front. Right there, that little spot there is where the nub goes into, and then each one of these pieces go in the holes in the side of the face. Now, this dispenser here, it has a floppy head. It has this really cool 3-4. It doesn't say US patent, it just has the number. There's no made in country. And then I look up here, it's an IMC 6. Which was a Hong Kong factory that also made the Indian Chief on the on the 2.6 Hong Kong IMC 6. So here is another version, and if you look at the back of the head there, it has a different inner sleeve. So when we compare the two of them, you can see the inner sleeve right there underneath of the candy pusher. They are different. So that means the headdresses are going to be different, correct? Yes. So let me apply my headdress. Being very careful, very delicate, not to mess up anything. Okay, so I am going to put in that first. I am going to line up. So that little nub, I don't want to break that off. Okay, now that that's lined up, alright, and if I have done this properly, which it looks like I have, see, and I didn't rush, I took my time, I made sure I did it properly, take proper care, it's sticking through there. Do it like this and damage it a little bit more. But you can see how it's sticking through. And it doesn't slide forward when I push on it. Finding an inner sleeve to replace this is going to be a problem. But it looks like the spring in there we may be able to reset the spring using the yo-yo method. I don't know. Another video another time. But right now we're talking about headdresses. So when we turn them upside down, they look different than you would normally look at them. Which means if I turn them right side up, you aren't going to notice the changes as much. that's just my opinion. That's the way I look at things. So when I compare and contrast the differences in things to find the variations, that's how I do it. But for video's sake, we will turn them right side up. See the spacing in between? There is a difference in spacing. The headdresses are almost similar in size, though. This one here from the Austria, pretty flexible. This one from Hong Kong, really flexible. It's a lot cheaper plastic, the Hong Kong is. And again, see, it's flexible, but it's got this stiffness to it. Or this one, I can almost make them touch. All right. Bad paint. Sorry, I'm trying to get over the bad paint. And you can see the dirt in here. Excuse me. Choked up there for a second. So you can see the dirt on this. I'm sure hot water will remove a lot of it. Probably candy. This one also has a floppy head. It does have cracked plastic inside of there. We'll try to reset that spring too. 2 floppy heads. That's a shame. Now, I look at the faces, and the only thing I can tell the difference is kind of here in this mouth region. And then these eyes protrude a little bit more. But you can tell the differences in the two companies. I mean, they're very similar, yet different. And that is a really, really cool patent number. So until next time.